All right, so I have made the executive decision since, and I actually didn't realize this ahead of this tournament. This is probably the second to last tournament that we're playing in EA Sports PGA Tour, at least for the moment, because I didn't really realize that 2K comes out in 5 days. So we have a little bit of a break before the Arnold Palmer. So we won't be back in this game until the Masters, given that 2K is finally coming out. So there's that. So the executive decision is, I know we spun yesterday, we got the Titleist bag. That could have gone bad too, because that is all uncommon control spec. I've made the executive decision to use the Goodwill bag, because it might be the only time we get to take a look at it, because we're going to use the best bag we have for the Masters. That's, you know, clear and obvious choice. So we got a pretty sizable lead here at the Genesis. There's a chance we could blow it with this bag, and we're certainly going to find out today. Well, one thing I am quite curious about this Goodwill bag, and we're about to find out, with these wooden clubs, does it still make the noise of a normal driver? About to find out. That is one hell of a straight drive for a club that we shouldn't be able to hit very far. Now, it's not far, and we actually got backspin on that 5-wood, and yes, that does sound like a metal club. So, we haven't hit iron shots very well, really all tournament long. This could go catastrophic here with these Jack Nicklaus irons with common specs on. We've actually hit 2 really, really good shots. Now, I don't think this is going to be very good. This is going to go long. But damn, that was right at it. I think our skills right now are saving us a little bit. A chance here, potentially, to chip in. Gonna be a difficult one, though. Never really had much of a prayer. And yes, that is indeed one of the Halloween balls. The Goodwill bag is full of surprises. Jack Nicklaus putter. And in it goes. So a surprising birdie to start. The Goodwill bag does, not hurt us that bad outside of the backspin on our 5-wood tee shot. So the lead is up to 12. Only a matter of time for things to go wrong, surely. To be honest, you should be having an opportunity at a birdie on that par 5 just about every time. All right, well, here we go. First time with the driver today. Yeah, that's quite obnoxious, actually. I do have to say that a wooden club still sounds like a regular one. Well, we haven't really been over here today, or really all tournament long. Not today. And we do lose a tremendous amount of power with this bag. That's why that drive only carried 295. 6-iron on the way in. Oh, there it is. That's a little bit more like what I was expecting. Oh, that is not sitting pretty either. Well, buckle up, because it could be that kind of adventure all day, and oh my god. How in the hell? Is this even going to get up there? It's up there. That's actually quite good. That blast shot, I've been scared of it for so long in some of our, you know, all last season I didn't really use it. I always used the pick shot. You can certainly get away with hitting that. Especially on short ones. But I just always used the pick because, you know, you knew it was going to stick where it landed for the most part. Hogue does indeed birdie hole 2, so that could make things a little bit interesting. Especially if things start to go wrong for us. And I mean, once we get into 2K PGA Tour, 2K25, I butchered that name. We really could. I mean, then we're going to have actual difficulty. It's going to be really interesting to see just how much we struggle off the bat. How are we still even able to hit a power drive? That is incredible. We've missed this fairway. We missed this fairway, I want to say, with a TaylorMade bag in round 1. It's one hell of a tee shot. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. We're going to have to finesse this, I do believe. Don't want to hit it high. That looks tugged. But that might be okay if it doesn't spin too much. And you know what? That actually helped us out. The specs being what they are. I mean, I haven't seen a 58-degree wedge bounce like that all tournament long. So what we might be coming to realize is that there's no way to make this game more challenging. Playing on the worst specs in the game hasn't done anything for us. Now, granted, long way to go. But we've hit one bad shot through 3 holes with essentially the starter clubs. Now, with distance being a problem today, this is going to get really, really interesting. I'm going to try and hit a 4-iron up there and see what happens. That... Oh, boy. Yeah, that ball's gone. Goodbye, home run. And even into the tall shit. It's now all about saving par, trying to put something hopefully up close. I tried a chip like this before. That didn't really work out all that well. Try a flop. I don't think that's very well advised. I'm going to try and hit a pitch, but a really, really short pitch, because this could come out real low and roll a while. I will certainly take that. I will take that. 34 to go. Don't let Cindric win it again. Come on. Come on. That'll roll in. So like I said, it's really showing that the specs that you use and the bags that you use don't really matter. I mean, we've done this birdie par thing 3 of the 4 days of this tournament. Well, given that this thing seems just about locked up, why don't we try a power drive with a wooden driver, even though it doesn't sound very wooden. That's not bad. I don't know if it's going to have the power to do what we want. I think it will. I think it's going to get through this. Oh, it did not get through that shit. I certainly expected that to kick a little bit harder. Well, we pay the price of our risk a little bit. Gonna be an interesting shot out of this tall stuff. And this might not be bad. Not bad at all. Gives us a birdie look. Well, as much as I did really like this game, this feels like an appropriate way to end it. Oh, what a dramatic putt that was. To keep the birdie par streak going for now. But yeah, no, I mean, this game, I found it a lot of fun when, you know, it had first kind of come out, and I thought it was better than 2K, but, I mean, the AI's lack of difficulty is just a little bit rough. I'll just get a hole-in-one with the Goodwill bag. Not that time. That could be destined for the bunker. I think it is. Well, we got a hole-in-one if you called this a hole-in-one. We're in a hole. I'm not really sure what the best way to try and do this is, though. Well, we're out. Pretty damn good. Par threes are certainly suffering today. Yeah, I mean, hole-in-one for me. What if I put that on the hole-in-one club graphic? By the way, you haven't hit any aces yet this season, have you? I don't need to update that for anything you did. Alright. I think I have all of yours for last year. I'd have to go back and double check. My last ace came during the Open at Royal Troon a year ago. I believe on hole 8. Well, even with this shit bag, we're still going to try the stinger. Oh, that screams problems. Oh, that ball's got to stop. It's got to slow down. Barely. We are okay. Of all times for me to hit that shot straight. Today. Alright, high pitching wedge. Ball's a little below our feet. This could be alright. If it skips a little bit. Nah. I was hoping I was going to bounce a little bit closer, but we did hit a high shot. Makes sense that it didn't. Makeable putt, though. Gotta say. Slight little extra kick to the left. And on the way, that's got a chance and rattles in. Keep the streak alive. Honestly, without going back to zero skills at all, how do you make this game challenging? Outside of playing on sim. I think that's literally the answer. Play on sim. And even that, in some of the online tournaments that I've done in sim, they're not really that tricky. It's an adjustment, but once you get used to it, it's not bad. That could be trouble. Oh, yeah, it's trouble. Well, that's what we get for being stupid. Oh. Actually, no, we're going to be okay. We get to hit a normal approach with the 50 degree. That came out ugly. And way, way, way short. Look at this ball come back. Damn jack-o'-lantern ball. That's one thing I will give 2K credit for. The fact that you can, in the very early stages, play with a range ball. This could be good. Ah, no. Just stuck there. That pitch shot plugged a little bit. Okay. Well, much more than we would like for our par. Made tougher. I may have left that a little bit short. Damn good effort. So we will have to drop this for bogey. I don't think we made a bogey on the front nine in this tournament. I could be wrong, but a little bit of a surprise. Final round from Kisner over at 18 under par. On to the finishing hole on the front side. It appears we are going to cruise to a Genesis title. And I know I've mentioned this to death, but we're going to mention it again with 2K's game coming out. A tournament that I never won in 2K23, the Genesis. We're going to win in back-to-back years here in EA. It's actually kind of nice to be able to just aim for that, knowing that we're not going to be able to clear that bunker and kind of keep that ball on the left side. 9-iron, slightly uphill. I think that actually means we're going to have to hit the 8 and hope we don't completely blast this. Oh, we don't have to worry about that. Watch out, fans. Overall, not bad. Compared to what I thought was about to happen, I thought I was about to plunk a fan in the head. Not really a lot of risk here involved in trying to chip this thing, so might as well just go right at it. Ah, missed it left. Damn, that speed was almost perfect. Damn it. All right. In for par. So it is our worst, I want to say, front nine of this tournament. At least gonna tie round 2. Round 2 was a little bit of a rough start. However, I really don't know if the back nine's going to be a whole lot better. We don't need a lot. I mean, we can cruise at this point. Front pin here on 10 today. This screams birdie to me if I can hit an accurate tee shot. Wind's going to push this, so 5 wood is going to be the play. We hit a good shot here. It's birdie city. That should be quite good. Not going to do anything once it... You know, I lied. It actually got a little bit of a good kick. Hole 10 that did test us a little bit in the early rounds. And could still test this here. We're going to have to get this right. Just kind of hopefully bounce it right off of that. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. Where's that ball going? That screamed birdie, and I still managed to screw it up. Still a chance to make it, but I can't say it's a very good chance. Nope. Honestly, not even really a good effort there on that. To walk away with our par when we very easily should have had a birdie really stinks, but we're here. 30 under par. Don't think we're in any danger. We'd really, yeah, we lead by 11 with 8 holes to play. It is, we would have to collapse, essentially. It's gonna be a chaotic finish there, isn't it? Well, knowing that, we're pretty well have the win in hand. Power drive on 11. I'm telling you this, I don't think we should be able to hit a shot that perfect with these specs. Normal specs. Or, sorry, common. Well, we're going to have to get a little creative here today. High 3-wood. Put it up there, just like we've done each of the first 3 days. This one is actually a little bit left, and we're going to hook that. Oh, we just avoided. Just avoided the rough. That ball turned just in time. My goodness. Well, that leaves us an undesirable, if you will, pitch shot here. Getting the speed right is very, very important here. Now we about nailed it. That ball's going to trundle down a little bit. That's about what I wanted to do. I didn't really think that was going to bounce straight. I did think it was going to kick a little bit to the left. Maybe would have given us a run at the hole. But a birdie putt to make ourselves feel a little bit better. And we missed it. Well, so much for feeling better. Settling for par. Well, we start this back nine with a couple of performances that really should have been easy birdies. And we've managed to kind of shit the bed on that. I was hoping we were going to finish golf before the end of the 500. I don't think that's going to happen. Power drive it is. Oh, God, that's a missile. Does it have enough, though? It just got through the tree. And we're going to be all right. Oh, my God, if Corey LaJoie wins the 500. Oh, there they go. I turned in just the right time. I don't know whose fault that was, but that was dumb as fuck. Well, anyway, after the Daytona 500 break, if you will. Trying to put a shot in close. That might not be bad. Oh, God, it's sailing, though. It's not good, but we're putting. And this is a little bit of an interesting thing. We haven't really left ourselves terribly long putts. Now, a good chunk of the reason for that, I would want to say, is primarily due to missing the greens on the way. That ball's got to come back, and just never did. Just about 2 feet left to go. Well, back nine is turning into par city. Doesn't appear that whoever started the day in second place is doing much of anything. On to the par 4 at 13. Might as well just take way too many unnecessary risks here down the stretch. At least entertain y'all. I mean, this is what I'm saying. I mean, I feel like I got a bronze power drive with the lowest spec in the game. I know my swing path was just about perfect there on that. But, I mean, it really feels like I'm having way more success, I think, than I should. All right, 54 degree. Ah, we left that short. Ball's got to go. It's actually going to be okay still. Wind pushed that just enough. I was a little bit worried because it was almost kind of a cross breeze. Well, can the putter get us home? Yes! For a rare time today, yes! And our first birdie on the back nine today. Lead by 11. Well, safe to say, unless things go drastically wrong, or actually drastically good here down the stretch, we will shoot our worst round of this tournament. Sitting at 4 under as we play the 14th hole. And this one could get bad. That's going to be left to the pin, I do believe. Oh. Right. Or right over the top of it. Too bad I blasted that thing. Well, it makes for a rather gross chip shot. Hit a high chip, kind of right on the edge of that downslope there. Certainly not bad. Pretty close, just didn't want to run it too far past the hole. Playing mostly... I mean, we're playing dumb, but we're playing safe still at the same time. I mean, to be honest, at this point, we could play however. And it really won't matter. Now, there is somebody... I didn't catch the name. Somebody that is on the same hole as us is into second place, so finally doing a little bit of something. Why not? Have a little fun. That ball might be too much of a rocket. I guess we'll see. Nope. Perfectly fine. 313 yards on the stinger drive. Right. Well, I think we risk it with the 9-iron. A little bit of extra power there on that, but it is well left. It's on the green, though. How has your tournament been going? Oh, it's makeable. Get down a little bit on the power. And a little bit there to the right, because this here at the end is going to be real strong. That's got a chance and just over the edge. That was a good effort. Still not back green yet. We might be able to finish this round before the end of the Daytona 500. Although I'm not entirely certain. Actually, probably not. They're probably... I would think they're about ready to go green, but there were a lot of cars involved in that. Looks like Chase just kind of spun. Hey, just an Allgaier made it through. Hell yeah. All right, I do believe our final chance at a hole-in-one here today. At least, you would think. Oh, boy. This could get ugly. No. Wind really helped that ball out. That looked like it was going dead right. And somehow we wind up with a putt that is indeed makeable. Gonna try and just trickle this thing in. Or blast it, and the thing never broke. I mean, we didn't really blast it. It only rolled a foot past. God damn. 9 laps to go. I don't think that's... Something tells me that's not our last yellow flag. Sounds like the most Kyle Busch thing ever. 2 holes left to play here in the Genesis Invitational. We have cruised, but that's more an indictment on EA PGA Tour than it is on how well we've played. What's the stupidest thing I can do? How about a knockdown 3 with a shot I never hit? You know what? Why not? Let's have some fun. Wedge off the tee. So that essentially looks like almost like a stinger, but with a fairway wood. Power approach doesn't really get us anything. However, we're going to do it anyway. Oh. It was only a matter of time until my finger slipped today. That looks like a good shot. It is indeed. You know what? Do you want me to hit wedge off the tee on 18? Actually, wait a minute. I can't. It won't get there. It won't even get to the fairway. Oh, this is kind of ugly. I'm gonna hit a blast of a finesse. Just gonna spin back like crazy, isn't it? That was the goal. We just missed the hole, though. It's a pretty good shot. Had some fun. Right off the edge. Oh, hey, we're back to green. We've got a hole to play. We can finish this hole before the race ends. We're on to 18. Par 4 at 475 yards. It has kind of ate us alive at times in this tournament. Last 2 days, we found ourselves on the right side of the fairway, which has made for an interesting second shot, to say the least. 1 hole left to play. See, if I were to hit a wedge, I mean, can I hit a... I can't hit a chip off the tee, unfortunately. We'll hit a stinger here, too. For better or worse. It was worse. Oh, my God. The good news for us here is that we can take a stroke limit and still win this thing. Yeah, I'm going to have 5 wood off of that. Yeah, sure. I'm going to hit a fucking 58. And yet now we're going to be in the spot where we... Oh. 92 yards of carry, but it only travels a total of 85 after the spin. So what this has come down to. purposely left short the 6-iron. This looks pretty good. If it gets the right kick, it doesn't. We'll have that left for our par. From the fringe, no less. Be a hell of a way to make it happen. I mean, this is going to have to be blasted. Got a lot of oomph behind it. Oh my God! How did that go? To win the Genesis comfortably. That was for fucking par. We went 5 under. We basically fucked around the whole back 9. Mercifully for us, PGA Tour 2K25 comes out in about 5 days. So hopefully, as we continue this golf season, we will be given a little bit more of a challenge. That was a lot of fun, though. Can't say otherwise. But we'll see you guys back for golf in a little bit. We got a little bit of a break before the Arnold Palmer, and that will be played in PGA Tour 2K25. I am thinking the last tournament that we play in this game is quite possibly going to be this year's Masters. We might have to do the Masters in next year's Masters rather in this game too, because it's the only way to play it. But other than that, I really don't see ourselves coming back here too much once the new game comes out. But yet another win. I believe our 4th on the year. Yeah, we only didn't win at Torrey Pines. That was how the start of our season went. With all the things that we've tried to make this more difficult, it just hasn't happened. Please, 2K, give me a good game.